Hey guys, what's up? It's The Journey with KS. I'm your boy KS. What I need you guys to do is click on that subscribe button, ring that bell. Thanks for taking the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to The Journey with
KS. I'm your host, KS.
And I'm your co-host owner. I hope you guys are having a great day out there.
Yeah.
Hope you're having your lunch break if you're on work. If you haven't gotten to your lunch break yet, please don't forget your lunch.
Don't forget your coffee in the morning if you're just getting up.
I have not had my coffee yet. I'm going to have coffee after the show.
Okay.
So I brought it to work. It was bring your coffee to work day.
I had mine early.
KS, how's it going?
It's going great, and how's everything going with you?
Good. Welcome back to Sony Hulk Radio, guys. We had a great show last week. 2 weeks ago, we had Fats.
Yeah.
Later on the show, coming in, we have REJEK. REJEK Official is going to be in the studio with us for an on-air interviews. We have interviews available for artists of all kinds, small businesses, KS. Maybe tell the viewers a little bit about how they can advertise on our show.
Yeah, guys, so if you are a small business owner, hit us up at KSMUSICMGT at gmail.com, or you can send over a message to any one of our social medias. That's Owner Music, I'm KS Music, Sony Hulk Radio, and let us know that you're looking for some ad space. Now, we do have 10 weeks of ad space for $150. So that is a great
10
price.
commercials? For
10 commercials.
So that's $10 a commercial.
Basically.
No, 15.
15. That's not bad.
That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. I'd say
too, yeah, for sure.
And we are, where do we know REJEK from? We went last year on tour.
We were on tour, and one of the gyms that we had set up, XCA, they were like, one of our athletes is actually in the music, and he's really good, and I think you guys should hear him and give him an opportunity to maybe perform. And we had met REJEK, and
that was our first show.
Yeah, that
was our first live performance at a cheerleading facility. It started it off.
And
this year we were picked up by the awesome network, the RHE, the RTN, the RHE TV network guys on Roku, Amazon, Fire, Apple, and Android devices. Go download the RTN right now because we are filming for KS season 1 of the tour. We are now touring cheerleading facilities around the country, performing live music. You've been tumbling with the kids. Mm-hmm. How's it feel to still be able to do a standing full and some of the elite skills that you're still able to do at this time in your life?
I would say mentally, I'm like, I got it. Physically, my body's like, ouch. But I mean,
don't find me doing it.
When I tumble all the time and I'm in the gym all the time, it's not so bad. But now that we're touring a lot and I don't get to actually, do that much tumbling, I can feel it, but I'm still glad that I can do it. It makes me feel young.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm impressed. That impresses me. So we have a celebrity birthday segment, KS. We're going to get into that right now. KS, why don't you break it down for them? Celebrity birthdays.
Today is July 21st, 2021. We have a very special birthday in music today. Reggae singer Damian Marley turns 42. He's an incredible musician and the son of the reggae legend Bob Marley. Today, we also celebrate the birthday of actor and comedian Robin Williams. He is greatly missed in the entertainment industry, and so we celebrate his life today.
And we make cheer vocals and cheer media products. KS, why don't you shout out a couple of our gyms that we are currently working on with media and music for Cheer Music Factory and Cheer Media Factory.
Okay, so big shout out to Mount Olive High School. We got
7 years.
7 years.
7 years in a row.
Oh yeah, that's
Mount Olive
awesome.
High School. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Mount Olive High School.
We got Texas Empire with Mariana Hinchman.
Yes, Texas Empire. Mm-hmm. Great, awesome program. They won NCAA last year a couple times.
Yes.
We actually picked up Texas Empire because when COVID hit, we did a virtual competition with the Crown Cheer and Dance.
Yeah.
And Texas Empire won a free mix, and now we've had them back for another year. So thank you so much, Texas Empire.
Thank you, guys. And also, guys, a big shout out to Jersey Spirit Elite Choreography.
Jersey Spirit Elite Choreography, guys. They came 2 years ago. They brought us 8 mixes. Last year with the pandemic, I think it was about 5. This year, they're bringing us 14 cheer mixes.
Wow.
Shout out to Jersey Spirit Elite Choreography. Yes. Thank you so much for thanking Cheer Music Factory again. Shout out to KS for all the awesome vocals. Yeah. Ryan Zeller for selling all the music and the media products. And the artists for all their hard work. We have such a large, broad band of artists. We're welcoming all the Real Hulk Entertainment artists to our platform. Yeah. Lizzie, Telly Stoneman, all their amazing artists are going to have the opportunity to do cheer vocals for us this season. Yeah. Kelly Ann, KS, maybe some other artists.
Yeah, maybe big shout out to REJEK, who's going to be probably on some vocals this season. We also have Sierra Brooke out of Oklahoma. She's amazing. Check out her brand new band, 5 Year Gap with Brody. And we also have a major recording artist out of Warner Music, Ava Max, guys. So follow Ava Max on all social medias. If you don't know who she is, she sings Kings and Queens, Sweet But Psycho, and In My Head and Heart.
All right, right now we're gonna drop a new song. We have it. This is a new release off the KS album, coming out the gate right here. KS, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about this song, and then we're gonna play the song. And when we come back, KS is gonna talk to you a little bit about his new album, his release party, and the date this album will be coming out. Shout out to Steve K.
Steve K.
From Kilroy Records, mastering the entire album currently right now at Kilroy Records Studio.
At the last song to be finalized.
So I hope he's tuned into the radio show right now, but just a shout out to Steve. Go ahead, KS, break it down for him.
Okay, guys, so this new song is called Rated R. And, now that, I'm single and trying to get back up on the horse, it's about, finding a female attractive and, you find them they're so almost like a movie star. They're everything that you dream that they could be, and they have it all. And, they're being a little flirtatious, and you're trying to, make it work.
PG.
Trying to make it work.
PG.
Yeah.
PG version of Rated R. It's the imagery.
It's the imagery.
All right, guys.
Like a movie star, body language, flirtatious, I could rate it up. Come around here, shooting up A-list like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I could rate it up. Baby, you call it, I'm taking you home. No questions, that these intentions is gold. Scoop you like ice cream, spoon you, let's smoke. When you see drip, let you lick off the cone. Catch me, I lock when I get in the zone. Leaving you open, you won't be exposed. No time for hits, cause it's still like I sold. We make the team that be scoring them goals. Don't go and rob me, come on, so shoddy. I'll be your poppy, demon, yes, mommy, baby, you copy. One day Bugatti, carrying champagne, Miami, we stopping. I'll do the crime if we do the time. Could be in my scene and have just what you like. No drama, let's ride full of tennis, no fights. Working you right, I'm loving the sights. Baby, you could be my baby. I gotta tell you that you look amazing, and I want your love, your love. Come around here, shooting up A-list like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I could rate it up. Come around here, shooting up A-list like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I could rate it up. Come around here, shooting up A-list like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I could rate it up. Come around here, shooting up A-list like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I could rate it up. Looking for new, well I am that change. Just touch it a cause on your rainy days. Change up your mood when your vibe's not okay, and take you away when you need to escape. It's just how it goes with me on your plate. Do my best to build, not make mistakes. Stay by my side, let's be partners, okay? And when you need help, yeah, I'll put on the cape. I need a queen, show me what that means. flaunt it, cause you got it. The swag, style, body, the money, damn girl. Do I want it? No drama, that's right. I'm in it for life. Put me in it for life. Baby, you could be my baby. I gotta tell you that you look amazing. And I want your love, your love. Come around here, shooting up and it's like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I can rate it up. You come around here, shooting up and it's like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I can rate it up. Come around here, shooting up and it's like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I can rate it up. You come around here, shooting up and it's like a movie star. Body language, flirtatious, I can rate it up.
All right, KS. Such an awesome job with the production. Steve from Kilroy Records.
Yes.
Phenomenal. Like we said, we're going on tour. We already went to Spirit Brands in Wildwood.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Then we went to Cheer Authority Athletics, Poplarville,
Yes.
Mississippi, and then Birmingham Cheer Academy in Birmingham, Alabama. Next week, August 1st, we're going out. It's almost 2 weeks. We're going out to Jackson, Mississippi. Then we are going to be at World Cup Carolina in Columbia on August 5th. We might be going somewhere in Dallas, Texas in between. Working on that right now. And then World Cup Connecticut.
Yeah.
From there, we go to We go to Dayton, Ohio, to the Dayton Academy, and then we're hitting up Unity Cheer from Louisville, Kentucky.
So excited.
After that, we have 2 gyms that we're going to hit on the way to Rochester, New York. We're going to see Core Athletics.
Woo-hoo.
Core Athletics is an awesome program. Core Athletics is coached by Jeff Manhart.
Yes.
Jeff Manhart was my cheerleading coach in 2004. 2005, 2006, 2007, and probably 2008. I cheered on South Jersey Storm Co-ed, and then I cheered on South Jersey Storm Open for maybe 4 years. And South Jersey Storm Open 1 year, we had 15 stunts. We had 64 people. There was no limit to how many people you could have on the floor.
That year.
And we had 15 stunts at one time. It was pretty cool. KS, are you excited to go out to these gyms?
I am super excited. You know me. I love the gyms and I love the athletes and the coaches. Big shout out to anybody who's a coach for working with the youth. And we love you guys and keep up the great work. I love gyms though. I love tumbling. I love hanging. The kids are so awesome. It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's always a good time we get to go out to the gym. Okay, the album, it's coming out. It's coming out soon.
Yes.
I hate to do this, but it's part of the program. So we're going to have to hit a commercial break right now and have a word from our sponsors. So thank you to our sponsors. When we get back, KS, we're going to talk about the album and then the journey jumping.
Let's do it.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable, but how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Yeah. Welcome back to The Journey with KS. Okay, KS, break down this album. Tell them about the release party and the date it's coming out and everything you can tell them about this album. And then we're going to go into The Journey Jumpin' with our friends from Oklahoma.
Okay, guys, so F-A-Y-F-A-U is the name of the album, and it's called Forget About You, Forget About Us. It's about a breakup with my last relationship, how, I fell out of love, and we wound up breaking up, and now it's a little bit about the music journey and trying to get back up on the horse. So F-A-Y-F-A-U has got 12 awesome songs mixed and mastered by the best Steve Kilroy Records. We got features from Big Picture Fats.
Fats, yes.
Shout out to Big Picture Fats. Follow him on all social medias, Fats with a Z. We got Ketty Monroe. Follow her at Ketty Monroe on all social media platforms. And a big shout out to Kelly Ann, who's also on the album. Big shout out to her. Follow her as well. And Owner is on another song too.
We just got that one back yesterday, finally done.
Yes.
Wow.
So the album's gonna be coming out, guys, next Friday. July 30th.
On all major distribution platforms.
Worldwide debut album, guys. It's gonna be coming out through us and Real Hawk and Universal Music. So we are super excited for my debut album. Guys, the release party is July 28th. It's a Wednesday. So if you're free, come on down, guys. We're at Real Hawk Entertainment. All you gotta do is search that up or hit us up and we will give you the address and information.
Come out to the Real Hulk Soundstage Wednesday night, guys. Kellyanne's gonna be in the building. Fats is gonna be sending the video in. The release party, if you are not in the Philadelphia area and you cannot make it out to the release party in person, you will be able to download that same network. It's called the RTN, the RHE TV network. Go on Roku, Amazon, Apple, Android devices. Go get the RTN, guys, and you can watch the KS release party live on your TV from the comfort of your home next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to get started with some other artists, and we're going to go right into KS. And then for the 21 and older crowd, we will be having an after party. And stay tuned for those details. REJEK cannot come to the after party. He's not of age. Right now, we are going to go into our segment. It's called The Journey Jumpin'. And The Journey Jumpin', KS, why don't you let everybody know a little bit about The Journey Jumpin' and how maybe they could qualify to be in The Journey Jumpin'?
Okay, guys, so The Journey Jumpin' is exactly what it sounds like. We reach out to people. We find out, who you are, what your journey is. Like, are you a baker? Are you a teacher? Or whatever hobby that you're doing that you'd want to share with us. And you can shout out your business, shout out what you do. And this way we can help support you and support your journey, because we know that you love taking the journey with us. And we love and want to take the journey with you. And if you want to qualify, all you got to do is, number one, tag us, comment, write to us at KSMUSICMGT.com. At gmail.com. I forgot the Gmail. And then we can have Bree take care of that for you. And yeah.
All right, guys. So we are going to call out. Who are we calling today?
We're calling our good old boys from Courtroom Media at Twitch, guys. So I think it's all three. I don't know if all three are going to be there or whatnot, or who's going to be in. But let's give our man Z a call, and or who we got? Z, or you got Lucky's number?
Whichever number you sent over here.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up? We're doing well. We're doing well. How are you guys doing?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tell us a little bit about what it is that you guys do.
So we are, I am Zapplot Black, and we are a part of Core Media Company. We make music videos, we stream, we do all kinds of stuff. We love to work with artists. We network with a lot of underground artists and hear all kinds of music.
We do a stream twice a week where we talk about and discuss with the artists playing on our show. And it's pretty much just an awesome opportunity to get to meet these people and learn more about the music.
That sounds awesome. And I heard that you guys are doing a special album release party for KS as well on Twitch?
Yep, this is true. This is true. August 9th, I believe, we will be having a release party for KS's new album.
Yeah.
And that would be really great. We'll have you on an interview as well, and we'll get to talk pretty in depth about the album, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Have you guys heard any of the music yet?
Oh yeah. I think we've heard the majority of the songs, kind of here and there, unreleased, and while they've been work in progresses, and it's been very cool to hear it as it's developed.
Wow, that's really cool. And how did you guys meet?
On Twitter.
We met in high school.
Yeah, we go way back. Now we're running a business.
Yeah.
We work together. Been that way for a while.
And so you guys met in high school, and you guys met KS on Twitter?
Yeah, we met y'all on Twitter, but our whole group, honestly, because we have a third person that's not here right now, and we were all in robotics together, in high school, and so we've come a long way to making videos for people and being streamers and stuff like that.
And this is what you guys do full time?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. We Lucky is also an audio engineer, so he does a lot of work doing mixing and mastering and working with artists like that. And I edit a lot of music videos, and we do as much as we can, and it's been beautiful. I used to be an IT professional. I went to school for computer science, and then I used to work for Boeing even. But I left all of that to do this full time, and it's just wonderful. It's amazing that we get to do this.
That's awesome. And you guys are listening currently right now on Sony Hulk Radio? Yep. That's impressive. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys. We really appreciate you guys jumping into the journey. I wanted to ask, you guys are from Oklahoma?
Yeah. Well, we live in Oklahoma. I'm actually from Houston, Texas, originally. But
Okay.
We do live in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we've both been here for 10 years or so.
Yeah.
What's it like in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
What's it like in Oklahoma?
Hot right now.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Oh, so miserably hot.
It's getting cooler. At least it's windy.
But
Yeah.
It's a pretty good fun area downtown in OKC.
Okay.
A lot of stuff going on, even though it may seem a little quiet. If you just pay close attention, you can see the fun things to do.
You guys got, how old are you guys?
I'm 21. This is
no, you're 22. Lucky's just turned 22 this Monday. It was just his birthday.
Yeah, I forget.
Nice.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Well, you guys seem to have it figured out for such young. Any advice you want to give to potentially our youth listeners out there about your entrepreneurship and your successes, and maybe your struggles at the same time, and just to share a little bit about your journey that might be able to encourage the youth here today?
Man, the biggest piece of advice I could give anyone is that, because everyone's in a different situation, but no one is going to do the things you want to do for you. Yeah. If you want something done, you have to wake up in the morning and do it yourself.
You gotta practice it.
Yes.
I totally couldn't agree with you guys more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we appreciate you guys jumping onto the journey. And we, like most everybody knows, we want everybody to take the journey with us, but most importantly, KS,
we want to take the journey with you guys.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you having us on, man.
We'll talk to you guys soon, man. Keep listening to the show. We hope you enjoy it.
Thank you all. Bye.
Peace.
Guys, remember, we have Independence the Strong Way with DJ StrongArm coming up in a little bit. We have REJEK in the studio. Coming in for an on-air interview right now, KS. We are going to listen to a phenomenal artist right now, Telly Stoneman. Don't Give Up on Love. Song's about to drop right now. What's it like performing with Telly?
It is so awesome. I love Telly. Telly is so nice, and she's real chill. Such a good vibe. She's just fun to be around. She's energetic, and she loves music to death. And I love her music. It's very unique, and she's got so much talent. So everybody needs to follow Telly Stoneman.
You wake up at night with your bed vacant, living a private life you just like to stay in. You're just trying not to lose your patience. You got a broken heart and it's really got you jaded. You've been searching high and low, but you don't know which way to go. If you don't try, you'll never know. Don't you give up on love. Ooh, oh, give up, baby. 'Cause I'll be there. Don't you give up on love. Ooh, oh, give up, baby. 'Cause I'll be there. You can't hide it, girl, I see it in your eyes. I wanna be the one to love you and help you see the light. You can see what I see deep within inside. I wanna be the one to hold you, get you that peace of mind. Oh yeah, baby, you've been searching high and low, but you don't know which way to go. If you don't try, you'll never know. Don't you give up on love. Ooh, oh, give up, baby. 'Cause I'll be there. Don't you give up on love. Ooh, oh, give up, baby. 'Cause I'll be there. Don't you give up on love. Ooh, oh, give up, baby. 'Cause I'll be there. Don't you give up on love. Ooh, oh, give up, baby. 'Cause I'll be there.
Oh, we really love Telly Stoneman. Welcome back to The Journey with KS right here on Sony Hulk Radio. We're out here outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in Chester. Thank you to Sony Hulk Radio for having us on air every Wednesday at 12 noon for the past month. And we look forward to taking the journey with everybody else. We would like to shout out our sponsors for our tour right now. KS, break it down.
Fundraiser Trends. Follow them at Fundraiser Trends on Instagram and check out their full-service pro shop fundraiser program. The Journey with KS has some merchandise, and we have a pro shop set up with them. Sony Hulk Radio pop-up sockets, jerseys, and more. If you would like to purchase, contact fundraisertrends at gmail.com or give a call at 856-952-4558. We got a big shout out to our sponsors, the National Billiards League, Cheer Tactics, Spirit Line Choreography, Camille the Singer, PCA Diamonds, the Diamond Hunters Foundation, Party Central, Dragon Breath Ice Cream Shop, Karen Special Yoga, Dessert Options, Law Office of David Frankel, Arc Therapeutic, Kenilworth Dental, Kilroy Records, Global League, and Cheer Battles.
And that's the Global League.
Yes.
Shout out to the Global League. Guys, right now, we are going to continue on with some music because when we come back from this song, we're going to have REJEK from REJEK Official, who toured with us last year, in the studio for an on-air video. He is going to be on the radio for the first time. He's a young talent out of New York, and we look forward to having them at World Cup Connecticut with us this summer and potentially more. Right now, we're gonna drop Once in a Lifetime, my new hit single featuring international recording artist Nissan Black, distributed under Sony Orchard. This is Once in a Lifetime. Hope you guys enjoy it. And we have Prison coming out next week, KS and Owner.
Yes.
We're dropping it on the radio next week.
Yes.
With Kellyanne in the studio as well. Oh boy.
Studio.
Stuck inside of lonely places, showing too many different faces. Grinding sideways, suffered innovations, only get one chance or it's on to replacement. Pencils and erasers, not set in stone. Keep God first, be a legend on your own. When you call out to heaven, prayers answer, it's like you're headed home. Life is full of mystery, everybody's trying to make history. But history is his story, your blessings are his glory. Life is full of mystery, everybody's trying to make history. But history is his story, it's something that you won't forget.
Once in a lifetime, you find someone like you. Once in a lifetime, you find someone like you.
Only just to have another chance. Took a glance at the man upstairs. Better pick your head up, boy, pick the pen up, boy, the time is now, get the trap prepared. Even on the darkest day, remember high is life, don't wait. Always run the extra mile with a smile, no pretending, so they notice we'll be here for a while. Life is full of mystery, everybody's trying to make history. But history is his story, your blessings are his glory. Life is full of mystery, everybody's trying to make history. But history is his story, it's something that you won't forget.
Once in a lifetime, you find someone like you. Once in a lifetime, you find someone like you.
But I clung to the truth. They could fall for it all when you call, I'ma move. Your glory for the world still ain't enough room. With the fight, take me up even when I'm in a rut. Bore a hole in my heart, but you can seal it up. Yep, please don't ever leave me. Without you, I ain't breathing. From the summer to the winter, keep it coming every season. Believe and choose. Yeah, light in the dark time, truth. Yeah, once in a lifetime, you. Yeah, you know you got mine too. Yeah, like. Once in a lifetime, you find someone like you. Once in a lifetime.
It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS. It's the journey. It's the journey.
It's the journey.
It's the journey with KS.
Welcome back to The Journey with KS. I hope you guys like Telly Stoneman, Don't Give Up on Love, and I hope you guys enjoyed my new single, Once in a Lifetime, featuring Nissan Black. Welcome right here into the studio at Sony Hulk Radio, Rejek from Rejek Official.
Yo, what's up?
How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good to see you, bro.
Great, yeah.
Hey, it's good to see you guys, too. I'm really happy that I came up here.
Hey, thank you for taking the journey, bro.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me along.
How was the trip? How was the trip out here?
It was not bad. It was about three and a half hours. And then, the traffic was okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, it was okay.
Wasn't bad or good?
It was, at one point it got pretty bad. I was stuck for like maybe 10 minutes sitting, but that was probably it.
Last year you came on tour with us. We went to XCA, Premier Cheer Athletics, and then we went to North Star. Tell everybody a little bit about, or tell us a little bit about what that journey was like.
It's a really great thing. Like, it's a really great time. Like, it was, they're very shy, but it's very fun to perform in front of them and have them, show them a good time, and
Yeah, especially with the pandemic and everything, and people not getting to go out and do lots of performances and go to concerts and all these things. Like the kids, they looked like they were having a great time, and they looked like they were dancing around and loving your music, man.
Yeah. I mean, at first they were quiet, and then once the music played, we started performing. Everybody started to open up a little bit. Everybody started to groove a little bit. They started a little shaking.
Oh yeah.
Once the crowd opens up, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
I know I get nervous. I still get nervous.
Yeah.
But now the crowds, they're getting bigger. Last year it was like maybe 20, 30, maybe 40 people. In Spirit Brands, over 200 people.
Oh.
That was our biggest crowd, I think. I mean, KS, I think, has performed for more people.
Yeah, I've done like 1,000 or 2,000.
Dang.
But 200, it was great. It feels good to get back and like be doing it,
Yeah.
So
And it has.
Do it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't wait to perform again, especially on this next tour with you guys. I'm really hoping to perform at a few shows with you guys.
If you want to come out and support Rejek, we have ticket links for the shows available. Just let us know that you're here for Rejek.
Yes, I'm here for Rejek.
I'm here for Rejek. You got some music out? You got some music that you've been putting out? You got some new things maybe that you're working on? What's going on with Rejek?
I got a few new songs I'm working on. I got this new person I'm working with. I won't mention his name right now, but he's really showing me some talent right now, and I'm really hoping that something good comes out of this. But yeah, I'm working on quite a few songs. A new genre that's been coming out. Few songs that have been coming out in that genre are Riding Solo and Betray Me. Another one that I'm working on is called Colors. It's like the R&B genre. And then we got the hip-hop and rap stuff, going back to that. Just really working on a bunch of different things.
Trying to find your sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you used to athlete for XCA. You've competed at Worlds?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's that like?
It's just a whole different thing than a regular competition. Like, it's just
a whole new ball game. It's hard to explain, right? If you're not like a cheerleader.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like the World Series of baseball cheerleading, or like the Super Bowl of cheerleading kind of thing.
And if the viewers want to know where they could find Rejek, where can they find you on social media platforms? Maybe where do you eat lunch on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and what towns, cities, and addresses so people can just pull up on you?
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, on all social media platforms except for Facebook, so basically Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, it's at Rejek999. That's REJEK 999. And then on Facebook, it's just Rejek, REJEK, as a page. And then basically you can find me, should I drop my address?
Not unless you want to get stalked. But yeah, man. So guys, make sure you guys follow Rejek, REJEK. We started working on a track together in here for his new stuff. So I know I personally have now got to work in the studio with you, and you got to like come here.
Yeah.
I know you're trying out different genres, so you know you can really find you.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed, man. You know, like we have that kind of MGK / 24K Golden Mood song that we're working on. Mm-hmm. So I'm just impressed, man, with your vocals and your ability to just go in there, work hard, and then kill it on the mic, you know?
Yeah, I can't wait to go back to this. That's literally where I spend most of my time, like in the studio, making sure everything's perfect, making sure every lyric is great, making sure every vocal is sounds amazing, you know?
That's important. A lot of people get in there and they're like, well, it's okay, it'll be good, and it can't. It has to be the best that you think it can be per take.
Yeah.
And while you're down here in Chester, in the Philadelphia area, at the studio, you have been entered to showcase. You're going to film later today at the RTN Studios.
Yes, sir.
Here in Chester. You're going to be doing a live performance
of Down to
showcase
Ride.
Of Down to Ride, and you're going to be interviewed on a new TV series that airs Fridays at 8 p.m. You're going to specifically be on the episode next Friday at 8 p.m. on the RTN.
30th.
And that's the new TV show, the season 1 of The Countdown. And you guys can go on season 1. I mean, you guys can go on the RHETVnetwork.com/The Countdown, and you can vote for your favorite video that's airing on the RTN network right now. If you are an artist, you can submit your video to the network, and you can enter to be on The Countdown. And the most voted video on The Countdown gets to be... That's what The Countdown is. It's the countdown of those 10 videos every week, fan voting.
Yes.
Last week, Kellyanne, the first episode, our artist Kellyanne, My Own Solution, her video placed second in the fan voting.
And I do know that there's over 65 videos on the network.
She dropped to
third.
This week we're hoping she moved up, and we gotta go keep voting. So if you guys can go to RHETVnetwork.com/The Countdown, vote for Kellyanne, My Own Solution, hit that vote button once an hour.
Yeah.
Let's move her up to first. And next week, Friday, 8 p.m., REJEK, you're going to be live on this TV show. So
I know.
Are you excited about that, man?
It's going to be so cool. Like, I can't wait. We're going to be performing on it, on the TV show. We're going to be doing a little interview, talking about myself. I just can't wait for it.
With Jay Solstice and Telly Stoneman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those people are pretty cool. I feel
Congrats,
like.
yeah.
I haven't met them yet, but...
We watched their season 1. It's on the on-demand section of the RTN. We watched it last night at the Airbnb.
Yeah.
You guys came down early for the interview.
I was like mesmerized by it. I was just staring at it for like an hour and a half, just watching.
It's cool, right? Knowing that like you're going to be on TV.
Yeah.
You know? It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So we're going to drop Down to Ride?
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody about that song.
Basically, me and my boy Cosmic, we were in the studio one day, and we were like, bro, we got to make a hit. Like, we got to make something that just is really catchy. We got to make something that everybody's just going to want to listen to. So we started messing around. We were like, we found a nice beat, and we were like, nah, 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 nah. And I was like, shut it down to ride. And I was like, oh, that's fire. We started.
Oh, yeah. I like that song. Down to Ride's dope.
All right, guys. This is Down to Ride by REJEK right here live on Sony Hulk Radio. Then a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with Independence the Strong Way with DJ StrongArm.
Shorty down to ride, blowing up my phone cause I don't wanna fight. Life's been crazy, what you want tonight? Got a rollie on my wrist cause I drown in ice. Yeah, shorty down to ride, blowing up my phone cause I don't wanna fight. Life's been crazy, what you want tonight? Got a rollie on my wrist cause I drown in ice. Hey, get a bag and a cool piece of life and I'm living young. Keep it real, here's the deal, never seen it switching up. Leaving you behind cause you never seen me give a just be hating when I'm sliding in the car.
This is Cosmic, this is the boy who's never running out of options. Never selling my soul, you won't see me at an auction. Block all the hate, I'm immune to the toxins. Stop it, I'm on when you dropping this nonsense. Blast off in a rocket, rockstar life and we ain't never stopping. If you come with me, I can take you to the cosmics. Turn the volume up, this is that I'm bopping.
Shut it down to ride, blowing up my phone cause I don't wanna fight. Life's been crazy, what you want tonight? Got a rollie on my wrist cause I drown in ice. Yeah, shut it down to ride, blowing up my
what you want tonight. Gotta rollie on my wrist cause I drown in ice. Get a bag, give me coupe, this a life that I'm living young. Keep it real, here's the deal, never seen you switching up. Leaving you behind cause you never seem to give a f. Be hating when I'm sliding in the gun. Smoking out this the haters always talking about. I hate it when these always going when they now. Can you cut it out? No, I'm not allowed. When I come up, they'll be asking how I did it, wow. Two-tone drip, she said that I'm handsome. Turn the speakers up, it is the anthem. So foul, got me asking for an and when I'm songs that I'm mad cause you're on one. Got me going crazy in the booth. Calling me a liar, but I only told the truth. And I'm doing this for you, but you never see it through. Saying that you're hurting, but you know I bleed. Shorty down to ride, blowing up my phone cause I don't wanna fight. Life is being crazy, what you want tonight. Gotta rollie on my wrist cause I drown in ice. Yeah, shorty down to ride, blowing up my phone cause I don't wanna fight. Life's been crazy, what you want tonight. Gotta rollie on my wrist cause I drown in ice. Hey, ice.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting's hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS.
Welcome back to the Journey with KS. REJEK, awesome song, bro.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, we have in the building with us today, calling in, it's DJ StrongArm. DJ StrongArm, what's going on, bro? Are you there?
Yeah, man, you already know, man. I'm always here and I'm always ready.
Oh yeah. How's it going down there in South Carolina, bro?
Man, you know, beautiful weather as usual. I mean, when we're not having somebody else's hurricane.
You got Wind Down Wednesdays later, bro? You got Wind Down Wednesday later?
Yeah, man. Tonight we got Wind Down Wednesdays. Definitely going to be out there, you know, repping that Sony Hope Radio as usual. DJ StrongArm will be there, spinning the greatest in the mainstream as well as indie music. So, you know, I just do what I do, man. I do what I do. I put it together and make it happen.
Sounds good. Well, you guys know what this is. This is Independence the Strong Way with DJ StrongArm. All right, what you got for us today, DJ?
Man, today on Independence the Strong Way, I am going to be speaking on the F's. I think we had the M's before.
we were doing the M's we had the weekly M's going on.
We're going to skip a few letters in the alphabet. We're going to move straight to F. But today the F's, they stand for, you know, focus, and follow through. And that's a big issue and a big problem in the independents. The independent community has somewhat of an issue. From what I've seen, you know, you got a lot of people that are always trying to figure out why things aren't happening, or, you know, they feel like they're not being treated fairly, or they figure, you know, whatever the case may, or whatever the complaint may be, a lot of the time it has a lot to do with focus and follow through. A lot of people don't, first of all, they don't have a goal to focus on. So I guess it needs to be a GFF because you got to have a goal. Once you have your goal, you got to put focus on it, and then you got to follow through. I myself have been guilty of the follow through part because I focused in on a lot of things, but focusing and following through is just not the same thing. You know, a lot of times we can have that tunnel vision idea, and we know exactly what we see and what we want to do and where we want to go in the industry. But we take so much time bouncing around to other things that we may see happening, or other things that we may see other people doing, and it becomes a distraction. Social media itself can be a distraction, but that's another conversation for another day.
Absolutely, I agree with you there.
Yeah. If you're trying to be a producer, you know, you got to focus on what it takes to be that producer. If you're trying to be an artist, you got to focus on what it takes. Once you focus in on what it takes and you know what it takes, then the tricky part happens. Because, see, a lot of us make the mistake of believing that focus and follow through is the same thing. But it's not. You can very easily focus in on something and then not move towards it. You see what I'm saying? You know, if you're looking at a sign, up the street, you can focus in and see what that sign says. It doesn't necessarily mean you're walking towards the sign, though. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you're not, or even moving in the direction of what the sign may be trying to say to you. So what I want to say to a lot of artists, producers, DJs, promoters, whatever it is that you're doing in the industry, I need you to focus. I need you to find your goal, create a goal, focus on that goal, follow through. This is the part where I kick everything back to KS, the owner, and ask KS, you know what I'm saying? What was your goal? How did you focus? And what was the follow through?
Oh man. So, that's tough. I guess, you know, in the beginning, I really just only wanted to make music because I love making it. And then by the time I, you know, was like, wow, you know, like I have some equipment, like I could really probably do this. That was the point when, you know, owner was like, listen, man, you know, like, why don't you move down to South Carolina? You know, we can try and get a building and work together. You know, we have 2 different studios. We could do 1 studio and we can build an empire. And so that was kind of when that happened about 4.5 years ago. And for goals, our goal was to get first it was like just get a building so we have our own building to do stuff in, and then try and get, you know, music done 100% properly and get out and perform. And those were the things that we really wanted to do, was just be able to get more exposure. And our friend Thrills Mills had told us that as well.
Shout out to Thrills Mills from iHeart in Columbia, South Carolina.
And then as for doing it, it was kind of like, you know, I moved back to Columbia from Myrtle Beach, got out of this relationship, and the goal was, you know, let's really try and do this. And, you know, owner was like, let's put together some shows at some cheer gyms and try to build this thing up. And it kind of just went from there, and everything the exposure just grew.
Right. Owner, same question for you, man. Like, you know, what was the goal? You know, how did you start focusing on? What did you focus in on? And then where was your follow through?
So, dude, you're gonna love this, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna love this, bro. You ready? So, yeah, so when I moved down to South Carolina, and we moved KS down, and we got the studio, and we started to build that. We were out-of-towners, dude. We didn't know anybody. The only people that we knew, the first person we met in South Carolina was Thrills Mills from iHeart. Right. We met him because he announces and MCs cheerleading competitions. So when he saw that we were cheerleading music producers, he listened to a cheer mix and he said, wow, that's great. And I was like, actually, we're original content. All of that music is us and our artists. We're a recording label too. And sent him some of our music. And he was like, wow, you know, you guys actually have really good sound. And he's always believed in us. So I think for 2 years, really besides the gym and the athletes that we were involved with and our own community friends, and then Thrills Mills, that was it. That was the only people we knew. So the focus, I think, was, and I don't know if this generally relates to focus or we can correlate it to a couple other things, but I think the focus was move from where you are. Go from where you are, move, and focus on it somewhere else. Leave your home, your comfort zone. Go to a place where nobody knows you and do something that's different, or just do what you were doing where you're from and do it somewhere else, because it's going to be different for you. You're going to get a different response. And maybe maybe throw a little bit of theatrics in there, like maybe make it seem like you're really doing something big, and try to use that, like you say, try to use that to your advantage so that you can maybe put yourself in the right place at the right time to meet somebody that can connect you with certain people. But I think you can do that easier somewhere where people don't know who you are. And literally, we did that for a long time, man. We did that for a long time. We didn't do anything but that. KS moved to Myrtle Beach. The focus kind of dwindled a little bit. But the outcome of that is the album. So I think once KS moved back, which is only a year ago, once he moved back to the area, we Thrills Mills hooked us up with DJ Surplus, who you know, and DJ Surplus kind of hooked us up, and not really hooked us up as opposed to introduced us to
Franklin Lodge.
So many independent artists. All the art. I'm like, there's nobody in Colombia that makes music, you know? And DJ Surplus introduced us to so many independent artists in Colombia that we didn't even know, we wouldn't have known. We're not from Colombia, you know what I'm saying? That eventually led us to meeting you, and you came on tour with us, so I think that right there is kind of like
the infamous tour.
Yeah. Yes. And I think that what I'm trying to say is, like, what happened is maybe we just didn't really fit in with the goal and the ambitions of a local artist in the Columbia, South Carolina area. Maybe we were the out-of-towners that might have stepped on toes, outsiders that might have stepped on toes, but I think that's
a lot of people's stories when they come into a lot of places. They seem like outsiders stepping on toes.
What was the 3 F's again? The focus, the follow through,
and follow through. Yeah, like goal, focus, and follow through.
So I think the follow through is that me and KS we've never dwindled from our goals. We think that going out from our hometown enabled us to just do more, get a building, all those shows that we did with Surplus, even though I don't think it really worked out really well for us with the independent artists in the South Carolina area. I don't think it's because of what we were doing. I think it's because of just how it's reciprocated, kind of like the out-of-towners come in, and I think that being that we did what we did enabled us to connect us with the people that we connected with. And I think the follow through is that we're sitting right here now in Sony Hulk Radio Studios with a live on-air show. We have 2 TV shows. We have an album coming out next week with 12 songs with a full lyric video platform, 3 music videos, all distributed under Universal. We were with Sony for distribution, but and we still have some Sony distribution, but Universal came to us and Real Hulk and wanted to add in some promo for us, so we were going to try that out, and I think that just speaks for itself, and I think that we are here to help. Independence the strong way. Let's be strong. We don't have any hard feelings towards anybody. I mean, shoosh, Tess, we've had it out each other. You know what I'm saying? We've had our differences along the way as well.
Yeah, and they can't get that to the movie and the book, man. They can't get that. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, y'all. I see the infamous tour. It'll be in the book and in the movies. We're gonna talk about it, but I feel like and REJEK. I'm gonna ask you the same thing, but before I get to that, You know, I think a lot of your follow through, like you said, the follow through for you and KS, I'm actually witnessing your follow through. I think the goal was to kind of, get on top of the music and find a place. And, and when you started to, when the relocating started happening and the moving around started happening, to me, that seems to be a lot of the follow through. It seems like that's where everything really started happening. And because until you start to follow through, you don't really get any results.
Yeah,
exactly.
And
you guys right now, what I'm looking at is more results. You know what I'm saying? From
Appreciate
your follow through. Moving to Colombia, I believe, is where your focus came in because you knew you were going to have to make a move somewhere. Just like KS said, you needed a building, so y'all found a location, found the building. That was part of the focus. But had you not moved to the place and got in the building, there wouldn't have been any follow through. Yeah. Once you got there, that was that was proof of the follow through. Now you got the radio station and boom, boom, so on and so forth. So I believe that. I believe that the moves you all made, definitely got you to the point you're at now, and I appreciate to watch your follow through. Reject.
What's up?
Same question for you. What was the goal? How did you key in on that goal? What was the focus for that goal, and where was the follow through? Or are you in the progress of the follow through?
Well, first of all, the goal definitely was to make some really great music and really just to help people get through some things that maybe, they can't get through on their own. Music helps people in a lot of ways, and my goal is to just help people through my music. And then, what was the second one?
The focus. What was the focus? Like, how did you key in on that? What made you go for that? Like, what made you really lock in on that situation, on that goal?
What made me really lock in was just my desire to help people, really. And
right.
Really just to show them the light, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Right.
And then my follow through, I feel like I'm going through right now. Like, it's just like, music is very hard to get into, like to get good at, you know what I mean? And the follow through is, in my opinion, the most important thing, but it's also where you kind of find yourself in the music world, like find where you belong. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like I'm still going through that right now.
Right. So right now so this is the follow. I mean, of course, you're living the follow through. You're on the radio station. You're doing the interviews, so you're definitely following through.
Yeah.
Basically, what you're saying is, what made you focus was your desire to help change.
Yeah.
Your desire to see things change, to help things change, and to be a part of something positive. So I definitely feel you on the focus. A lot of people, that's why they don't focus, because they don't put their heart into it.
Yeah.
So, you definitely, and heart, that's what heart is for, man. You need heart to make certain moves. So you could think up a lot of things, but if you ain't got the heart to make that move, there's no way you're gonna be able to focus in on it.
Yeah. Plus when times get hard, the heart is really what gets you through it, I feel like.
Right. Exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it was. I know in my case, because I've been doing it for a while, but in my case, it was, the goal was to create things that would, the goal for me was to create something that I hadn't seen before, to create something that we didn't have, when I was young. We didn't have an independent scene in South Carolina like that. And I was always an independent person and an independent thinker. So even at a time when everybody else was thinking they wanted to sign the labels and they were getting into the music, I came into the music thinking, how can I make this a situation? How can I have my own label? How can I don't want to be a model for the industry. When I was young, I always felt like the artists were just models for the industry. And behind the scenes is what was more important. Now, as I've gotten older, I've learned that it's all important. It all works hand in hand. But my goal was just simply to create something larger than me, create something larger than what was around me. And then, my focus was, I was a father at a young age, so I couldn't play around with whatever it was I wanted to do. I had, I was 22 with 5 children at the time. I ended up with 7 children in the end, but at that time I had 5. And that definitely helped out for the focus. So,
well, hey man, it's good to be a good father. It's not everywhere you find people like that.
It is what it is, man. That was what it was. I was never a good 9 to 5. I was never a good guy. I was never the type of guy that could really, stay on the job or anybody's job because I just didn't come up that way.
Yep.
And not knocking anybody that works. That just wasn't my thing. But that was my focus though. That was how I focused in. I knew it was do or die with that.
So
and
that
follow through.
Yeah, go ahead.
Follow through, I had problems. I had problems with follow through a lot throughout the years, simply, but not because there was no focus or not because I didn't have the heart to follow through, but because I'm an idealist. So I come up with a lot of ideas all the time. And that was my problem with follow through. Now, of course, I did follow through because I'm here now.
Absolutely.
But the follow through pretty much, my follow through came a little bit here and there with each situation because it wasn't just one thing. Like I said, I was trying to create something bigger. And within that big thing I was trying to create, there were several different elements that I had not yet understood or known about. So that's why I wanted to have this conversation, because you can be a genius, but the smarter you are, the harder your follow through could be. You see what I'm saying? Because you have a hard time pushing in one particular direction. But each direction I went in and each part of the follow through for those situations brought me to where I'm at now. All of those small things made something whole.
So we look forward to having Independence the Strong Way with DJ StrongArm on next week.
Oh yeah, of course.
What do you got going on this weekend?
This weekend, I'm going to be at a spot called Amici Tavern in Swansea, South Carolina.
Cool.
Trying to make a few things shake. Of course, like you said, I have a Wind Down Wednesday tonight. I'll be doing some things in Amici Tavern over the weekend. Tonight at Wind Down Wednesday is going to be at Mo Bay 2 in Columbia, South Carolina off of Garden Ferry Road. And then I always got to definitely bring up OnlyFans Part 5 coming up August 7th. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something different, man. All of the artists get paid. It's something different, something new, man. I'm an independent guy, independent DJ, paying independent artists. You know what I'm saying? How we do it, you have to come see.
And REJEK, I don't know, DJ StrongArm, can REJEK submit his music to you for play on your DJ stream? Yes,
you can. Yeah, yes, you can. You can actually send your music straight to me. They actually have my email, but for the people out there, Radio Land and yourself as well, it's StrongArm, DJ StrongArm Test or StrongArm Test at gmail.com. It's two different ones. It'd be DJ StrongArm Test at Gmail or StrongArm Test. If you don't feel like typing that extra letter, just do StrongArm Test. But yeah, that's how you can send me the music. And I definitely get it on there. I even like to go live a lot when I play people's music so they can kind of see what's going on around me.
That's
and
what's
if you
up.
all want to find me they want to find me on IG. If you want to follow me on IG, you can just go to StrongArm Test, at StrongArm Test on IG. On Facebook it's StrongArm. Damn, I got so many names, man. I got so many names on the best way to find me on Facebook though really is Tessalini Kelly. I'm over on Friends, but you can follow me. That's TESSALIENI Kelly with an EY.
Awesome. And we look forward to having you back, man. We're gonna get on to a couple more segments here that we have today. We're gonna do some shout outs and we are going to get with you soon, man. It's always good for your segment. Phenomenal situation today. Always a pleasure to have you, DJ StrongArm Test.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. I look to see y'all next week.
All right, yes, sir. Have a good one.
I'll have some shout outs for y'all next week. Ain't nobody on my good side yet.
All right. That sounds good, bro.
All right, my brother.
All right, peace.
Peace, guys.
All right, guys. We have a special release for you guys right now. Last week, we dropped this on air. This week, we're going to drop it again. And that is Hard to Get, KS, the bonus track on the new album. And when we REJEK knows every word. And when we come back, we are going to have a word about the TV shows that we're involved in. Shout out to Core Athletics. We can't wait to come to Core Athletics.
Oh yeah, Core Athletics.
In Rochester, New York. Core Athletics, actually, 2 members of their program, while we're on air, active listeners, bought tickets to the show out in Rochester.
All right, thanks for the love,
shout out to the Core
guys.
Athletics. We cannot wait to come out and see you guys on August 22nd. This one is Hard to Get, and then we have shout outs.
Yes, we do.
We have shout outs coming from TikTok?
From TikTok.
All right, guys, enjoy Hard to Get.
I know the loving been a strong, so let me be the armor. I got the antidote for the poison, you got bottle. Time to get these feelings to recovery. I'll be your LA, let the start to discovery. I'm thinking get this link on, diamonds in a mink on. Love back inside, so I'ma break you out this prison. It's my turn to let me roll the dice, make a move in the games. It's not pretending you need a guy like that. Someone who's got your back, you ain't never gotta worry if his love's in check. I'm not having any more regrets. I know that you're the one. I put my life on the line as the bet. Nobody had ever said a race in love would be so hard, but I wanna be the one to make you forget what you lost. Bring it back, yeah, show me love. Bring it back, let me be the one. Take your heart and make these BPMs last through every season. Ain't no doubt, yeah, that you're the reason. Take your heart, cause his rhythm's bumping through my chest. It's the stereo of love, I want that you possess.
Baby, let me be your soldier. Ooh, let me go. See what it is you're playing hard to get. Don't do that because I'm way too good at game. Hard to get. We can play that, so let it begin.
Wow, you've been in my vision, catching great vibes, never heading towards collision. On a mission, baby, I'm trying to ride and go the distance. Don't be afraid, not everybody in their story's gonna be the villain. Real healing takes more than time, you need positive action. Someone to mend your heart, make you feel real passion. Love you for you, not try to change things, make you unhappy. It's all about satisfaction. I know you need a guy like that, someone who's got your back. You ain't gotta worry if his love's in check. I'm going out making bad decisions. Let me be the hero, save you from your inner self with inner healing. I wanna fix any problem. I'm about working with my baby, cause together we gon' always solve them. Create a better me, create a better you. Make the perfect us, yes, that's rendezvous. Take your heart and make these BPMs last through every season. Ain't no doubt, yes, that you're the reason. Take your heart, cause his rhythm's bumping through my chest. It's a stereo of love, I want that you possess.
Baby, let me be your soldier. Ooh, let me go. See what it is you're playing hard to get. Don't do that because I'm way too good at game. Hard to get. We can play that, so let it begin. Baby, let me be your soldier. Ooh, let me go. See what it is you're playing hard to get. Don't do that because I'm way too good at game. Hard to get. We can play that, so let it begin.
Welcome back, guys. That was hard to get.
Hard to
bonus
get. Awesome
track.
song, bonus track.
Yeah.
KS, the new album comes out next week, bro. Really excited about that. So, Cheer Battles?
Yeah, guys, Cheer Battles is a competition TV show featuring Olympic gold medalist Gabby Douglas. Guys, we're going to have a awesome celebrity judging panel, okay? So it's kind of like America's Got Talent, but with cheerleading involved. Teams compete for the wow factor. It's not based on, your traditional levels. So it's not like you're level 1, you're against level 1 and 6. You can have anybody on any team competing, and the judges are going to be like, well, I like that routine better. It's not about how hard it is. It's about wow. So registration is live, guys. Again, join our email list if you'd like for all the information, and follow Cheer Battles on IG.
Cheer Battles is going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, if you guys order Cheer Music in the month of August, you get an automatic voucher for Cheer Battles. Automatic submission. Cheer Battles is covered with your Cheer Music order today. With Cheer Music, you can contact Bree at promo@cheermusicfactory.com, and she will get you guys taken care of. KS, we have TheJourney Jumpin' was great. Next week, we're going to have E from Real Hulk Records in on TheJourney Jumpin'. Social media, where can we find you? Where can we find our artists? Where can we find TheJourney vlog? And who's getting a shout out today on TikTok?
Okay, so guys, TheJourney with KS is on all platforms. You can find us especially on YouTube for our vlogs at TheJourney as one word and with KS as the other. You can follow me at I am KS Music on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. KS on Facebook and KS Music on YouTube. Hit the space bar in between. Owner Music, guys, with the 3. You can find them everywhere. You can find Kelly-Ann everywhere. That's KELLIE-ANNE or Kelly Ann Music on IG. And
new website from M2P Records coming soon. And Kelly Ann has a website?
Yes, she does. And we also got REJEK here, guys. REJEK, what's your socials?
My socials are, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at REJEK999. That's REJEK 999. And then Facebook is REJEK, just REJEK. That's it.
Okay, guys, we got some TikTok shout-outs from the last couple of weeks. People have been gifting over, and people have been following the journey. So we have a big shout-out to OK, It's Luis. We got a big shout-out to Official Nate. We got a big shout-out to Real Zakaria, one of my moderators, and Paigey Danielle, another one of my moderators. And we also have two more big shout-outs. We have a shout-out to Taurus Girl, and we have a big shout-out to Panda Baby 87. Shout-out to Gina Marie. Thanks for the love. And shout-out to Lily of the Sound.
Shout out to Camille the Singer. Shout out to Rejek. Shout out to Big Picture Fats.
Shout out Rejek's mom.
Shout out to Rejek's mom.
Yes. Shout out to Rejek's mom.
Shout out all my friends listening, all my family listening.
Maybe Rejek's mom will come in for an interview.
Ooh, she gonna sing for us too? Is that where you get the pipes from?
That's where you get it from. Your mom's a singer.
She raps too, right? She raps. Oh. Okay. Let's go, Mama.
Oh, your mom's a rapper.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a family business.
Nah, I'm joking.
Shout out to World Cup Carolina.
Yes.
Shout out to Core Athletics.
World Cup Connecticut.
World Cup Connecticut. Unity Cheer. Dayton Academy. Shout out to PCA. We are coming back August 29th to the Premier Cheer Athletics. And most of all, thank you guys for taking the journey with us. But KS, what's the most important thing about the journey?
That we take it, and we love taking it with you guys. We want to know your journey, and if you guys ever want to write in a letter or tell us about your journey, we would gladly love to know and help you guys any way we can, whether it's hitting a like and a share a couple times, or maybe purchasing something that you guys have that we may need.
We will see you guys next week in the studio. We are going to have Kellyanne.
Yeah.
Kellyanne's going to be with us next week in the studio. We're going to drop her songs Legacy. We're going to drop her songs My Own Solution. And we are going to drop her brand new feature release coming out on the KS album, Eyes on You, next week, right here on Sony Hulk Radio. Make sure you guys listen to Sony Hulk Radio every day, every hour, and every minute. Peace.
Peace.
It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey. With KS, it's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey. With KS.